Chapter 26. From Visser 3's Andalite body, the creature grew. Tall as a tree, towering over even Rachel. 8 massive legs. 8 long, spindly arms, each ending in a 3-fingered claw. And from the place where the top set of arms grew came the heads. Heads. Plural. 8 of them. This creature had a thing for the number 8. Even the Hork-Bajir controllers backed away. Even they didn't want to be near Visser 3 when he morphed this way. But the Taxxons edged in closer, crowding around their leader like a pack of hungry dogs looking for table scraps. I was frozen in terror. Stunned. Even the tiger that was a part of me was confused and worried. I had started to think that with our morphed bodies we could take on anything. But we couldn't take on this monster. Not and survive. Open bracket run. Close bracket I yelled to the others. Open bracket up the stairs. Close bracket. Cassie nudged 2 of the humans from the cages and tossed back her head. They figured out what she wanted and climbed on her back. Then she galloped toward the stairs. Open bracket yes, run, close bracket Visser 3 crowed. Open bracket it makes a more challenging target. Close bracket. Then, Visser 3 struck. From one of the heads around, spinning ball of flame erupted. A ball of flame that flew like a missile. It skimmed through the air and splatted against the back of one of the women riding Cassie. She fell off, screaming and rolling around to put out the flames. Cassie kept going with only one rider. She reached the base of the stairs. Open bracket target practice. Close bracket Visser 3 laughed. He fired fireball after fireball. One head after another. One singed my shoulder and flew past. One hit Rachel in the ear and made her scream in my head and trumpet in terror. The air was full of fire. Open bracket we have to get out of here. Close bracket Marco yelled. Open bracket yes, run. Run for the stairs. Close bracket I repeated. Open bracket Rachel. Get moving. Clear a path. Close bracket. A big swarm of us was heading for the stairs, but the Taxxons had closed in around us. Anyone that got away from Visser 3 was swarmed over by the Taxxons. I saw Tom out of the corner of my eye. He was swinging his fists at a pair of Taxxons that were circling around him. Tom couldn't hurt them, but he was trying just the same. Rachel ran over and plowed into one of them, crushing him beneath her tree trunk legs. Marco threw his arms around the second Taxxon and twisted till it split open, spilling its putrid guts all over the floor. Rachel had hit the bottom few stairs and stopped. Elephant bodies are great for some things. But they are useless for climbing stairs. Open bracket morph back. Close bracket I told Rachel. She began to shrink almost immediately. But there wasn't time to wait until the morphing was complete. Rachel started up the stairs as a shifting mass of gray and pink, part human, part elephant, staggering on weird, half-finished legs and dragging a shriveled trunk that made her pretty face into something awful to see. We ran. But it was impossible. By the time we had climbed a few dozen stairs, there were only a few free humans and 2 free Hork-Bajir with us. The rest had all been recaptured or burned. A fireball exploded at my feet and I snarled. But still we retreated. We were 100 feet up the stairs when the last 2 freed Hork-Bajir were brought down by the Visser's fireballs. They fell in flames. The Visser was climbing the stairs now, all alone. He was so big he barely fit on the stairs. I knew when we reached the point where the walls closed in around the stairs that we would be safe from Visser 3. Glancing up, I saw that Cassie was almost to safety above us, with 1 human rider. The rest of us, along with Tom and a pitiful handful of freed humans, were bunched together. Visser 3 began pelting the staircase ahead of us with fire. We were trapped. Fire ahead. Visser 3 himself behind. No. I heard a familiar voice say. No, you filthy creep. You aren't going to win this time. It was Tom. All alone, he charged at Visser 3, armed with nothing but his fists. One of the Visser's arms came down and swung at him. Open bracket Close bracket I cried. My tiger body roared with all its might. But the sound was lost in the noise of crying humans and whistling Texans. I saw Tom stagger from the Visor's blow. I saw him fall from the edge of the stairs. I went a little crazy. I was on the Visor before I knew what was happening. On him, digging my claws into his flesh. I twisted up and behind one of his 8 heads. The tiger in me knew what to do. I sank my teeth into his neck and clamped my powerful jaws and held on. Another head turned back and aimed a fireball at me. I dodged the first fireball. The second burned my flank. I jumped clear. The Visor roared in pain. I roared in hatred. And we ran up those stairs with 100 nightmares on our heels.